Hey guys, Timeboy 601, and it's here. The new Tides of War, the Pacific, Operation Metro. It's all coming back. We got this brand new teaser trailer for Battlefield 5. So let's just watch it and then we will dissect everything. Here we go.
And we're off! Opening fire!
That is the Chapter 4 Defying Odds roadmap kind of trailer that we just got. This has done a good job of getting me hyped for the next couple of months, because I don't know if you noticed, they hit a couple of things in there. 5 brand new maps coming to the game. Some of them are going to be a little bit smaller than what we would want or what we would hope, but hey, they're coming to the game. So let's go through the maps. Also, tons of new weapons and gadgets. I don't know if you noticed a couple of those, but those are also making their way. So first off, the next new map is going to be in June. We'll get Al Sudan. The fight moves, according to the EA website, the fight moves to North Africa Desert on this vast open map based on the war story Under No Flag. Engage alongside a lush desert coast in contrasting harsh environments with large distances, vehicle-based team play, and battles across all ranges. You'll happily have plenty of choices. This looks great. Yay, we're getting another big vehicle map, another North African map. Add that to a couple of our other 2 desert maps, and this is good. I'm happy. I can't wait to play this one. In June, we will also be getting 2 more elite skins. Then in July, we'll be continuing with the new map of MARITA. This one is continuing the battle from Greece. It will allow us to get that new operation for the new operation with our current Greece map, Mercury. The description is the Battle of Greece continues. Deploy on a sloping mountain ridge within the tight streets of a rural town. On this infantry-focused map, tanks and aircraft will stand aside for intense gunfights and sneaky flanks in these cobbled streets. Stay alert and prepare for challenging vertical gameplay. That's awesome. That's great. Then in August, we get our close quarters combat maps. We get 2 maps this month. We get both PROVENCE and LOFOTEN Islands. These are going to be that 5v5 kind of game mode map. We haven't heard much about it. We'll probably hear some of it in E3 next week. Unfortunately, it looks like these won't have much use outside of this 5v5 game mode. Hopefully they can be used for maybe like a fortress mode or like a 1 or 2 stop thing in breakthrough. We'll have to see what these maps look like. If not, they could just be exclusively tied to this 5v5 game mode, which hopefully we'll hear about soon. So that'll be nice. And then in October, we get something we've been waiting a long time for. Operation Metro is making its way back to the Battlefield series. We've missed Operation Metro, or Operation Underground is what they're going to call it for this. We're going back to the Metro. We had it in Battlefield 3. We had it in Battlefield 4. I, for one, if they're going to start remaking maps, I'm all on board with it. If they can give us this and Cyan Crossing from Battlefield 3, we can remake those two and make that an operation. I'd be happy as can be. And then if they want to remake Grand Bazaar and pair that with Al Sudan to make a operation for North Africa, I would be super happy and super content. So all of that happens, and then we get the giant tease for the Pacific. We're going to the Pacific finally. It looks like Iwo Jima, given the way the coast looks. I'm gonna guess that was Iwo Jima that we are looking at in the game. And we finally have the U.S. and we hear the sound of the M1 Grand to close out the trailer. That's the way you get people hyped. And they've officially gotten me a little bit more excited for Battlefield. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the weapons. Two of the guns that they blatantly tell us are coming to the game is going to be the SQ 200 MMG and the Panzerbuch anti-material rifle. These are going to be probably early on, as they have already been data mined by the community. There's also a ton of new weapons that were in the trailer but weren't quite announced. But if you had your eye out, or some of the things that if you had your eye out you could have seen. First off is this right here. It looks like the M1A1, but to me, given its fire rate, I think that's going to be the M2 carbine that has been kind of released and leaked in the game. That should be a ton of fun to use. Apparently it'll have a rate of fire of about 850 rounds per minute. After that, we saw this right here, the Silenced 1911. Don't know how useful it will be, but I'm glad it's coming to the game, coming back from Battlefield 1. After that, we saw the iconic bazooka, finally the American bazooka making its way to the game. That is a welcome sight, a new gadget. Hopefully it will kind of bridge the gap between the Piat and the Panzerfaust. I think it could do really well as a faster firing, more accurate but not as much damage kind of weapon, but we'll have to wait and see what it actually ends up doing. After that, something I noticed, not a new weapon, but on the back of that Thompson, that's a new emblem. That's some new emblem customization. Maybe we're finally getting emblem customization in the game. After that, the next thing we saw was this, a bolt action silenced pistol, the Welrod pistol, a British weapon. Don't know how useful a silenced pistol, a one-shot silenced pistol will be, but I'm willing to give it a try. Next, we have some sort of vehicle customization. If you look at that troop transport right there, that is not the standard that is not the standard German vehicle right there. It definitely has a camo pattern applied to it. So if we're finally getting vehicle customization, that will be good and be able to finally customize the transports. After that, once we get into Operation Metro, we get to see the Madsen coming back from Battlefield 1 and all its glory, something that a lot of the fans have been waiting for. So I, for one, am excited. Then once we get into that Pacific shot, the Japanese soldier is using that Type 99 Arasaka, the bolt action, exactly what you would expect them to be using. And if you look in the hand of the soldier, he's using that M1 Grand, and we get what looks to be a very decent picture, and one that to me makes it look like we are in fact going to be going to Iwo Jima, or at least that is what this map is that we're representing. Guys, that is everything. I'm kind of excited. There was a lot to see in this trailer, and I'm glad we got to see it. Guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys later. My name is FounderBoy61. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.